Hey everybody, welcome to Post to Post. My name's Neil. Thanks for joining me today. Hope you had a great weekend. I haven't uploaded on Saturday or Sunday in the last 2 weekends. I've just kind of taken basically a week off or a week and a half off and kind of uploaded sporadically. Hope you guys don't mind, but we're back to the grind. Preseason has started, so I really need to get these videos out. I've only done I've got 2 teams left in this division and I haven't touched all the other divisions, so I don't think I'm going to be able to get out a video for every single team in time for the season to start. So I think I might round up those other divisions just in one video versus doing a standalone video like this. It didn't work out the way I wanted, unfortunately, and I took some time off, which was much needed. It was a nice little kind of, not necessarily vacation, but break. But we're going to talk Pittsburgh Penguins. Definitely not my favorite team. However, it's one of those teams that I watched quite a bit last year. So if you're new, there was 3 teams I really paid attention to last year. Montreal, which is my favorite team. The Minnesota Wild, because of Kaprizov, and they had a really interesting regular season last year. And then Pittsburgh, which is a team I actually don't like at all. And those are the 3 teams I kind of followed last year. And I think I watched Pittsburgh because I prefer consistent teams, and that might throw you off a little bit considering I just said that Montreal Canadiens are my favorite team. But Pittsburgh last year were consistent for the most part. There were definitely times where I'm like, what are you doing, Pittsburgh, in certain games? But for the most part, they were pretty consistent, and I really appreciate that. So we're going to quickly break down some previous seasons, talk about last season, some players on the team, and then I'll give my prediction. Is Pittsburgh going to do better this coming season? So let's get into it. In 16-17, they came second in the Metro in the regular season, and they won the Stanley Cup. And in 17-18, they came second in the Metro again, and they had a second round loss to Washington. 18-19, they came third in the Metro and a first round loss. 19-20, they came third in the Metro and they lost to the Montreal Canadiens in the quarterfinals. And then last year they came first in the East and they actually tied Washington for first in the East, but they got that that tiebreaker, so they ended up first. And then they lost in the first round to the Islanders. So going into this season, I'm really going to try and pick like 3 players on the team to pay attention to because I think generally they'll perform about the same. That's kind of my prediction. They're going to do about the same. They might not get first in the East. They'll be, 3rd or 4th in the East or whatever. Maybe they'll get in a wild card spot. But I think they're going to make the playoffs. And I wouldn't necessarily be surprised if they get past the first round, but I still kind of see them being like a first round kind of exit team. So that's not obviously a prediction that Pittsburgh Penguins fans are going to like. But for me, it's about following 3 storylines on the team, and I picked 3 players. So the first player is Jeff Carter. So he had a pretty decent season, a little stint with Pittsburgh last year, put some pucks in the back of the net. An aging guy, so I'm really curious to see how he does this coming season for the Pittsburgh Penguins. The other one is McGinn. So McGinn's never going to be the guy that's the best player on your team, in any team probably. Not even in the AHL, probably, to be honest. No offense to McGinn. However, I think he's a really important depth piece for Pittsburgh or any team that he would play on. I think he has the ability to contribute on both ends of the ice. You can probably slot him in any line, and he'll do okay. So he's one of those situational guys that I think are really important to have on a team. So I'm going to be following him a little bit. He doesn't get a lot of spotlight, so I figured I'd kind of pay attention to him a little bit. And then the other one is Kasperi Kapanen. He came from Toronto. So you know what it's like to kind of be in Toronto. You're under the spotlight, and there's other drama, there's expectations and stuff. That he was ripped out of Toronto. He was put in Pittsburgh. What did he do? Well, he did 30 points in 40 games last season, which is pretty good actually. And so I think he can build on that. I think he can look at that and be like, this is what I'm actually capable of. I didn't perform to my abilities in Toronto for whatever reason, whether it was personal, internally, or externally, or teammates, or whatever. It doesn't really matter. But I did that last year in Pittsburgh, and I can build on that. And I can actually do better than that. So I'm thinking that's the mentality that he has coming into Pittsburgh this year for his second year with them. And I think it's going to be great. I think he's going to have a really good year. So I'm going to be watching him and watching Carter and watching McGinn and the whole team. I'm going to give Pittsburgh another chance this year and try to watch as much as I can, as long as they're consistent. If they start to be inconsistent, I might back out. But still, that is my prediction for the Pittsburgh Penguins. They'll do generally the same. The team hasn't changed that much. Let's hope that Malkin can actually be healthy this year. He struggled last year. I think he missed 19 games last year in the schedule. So let's cross our fingers and hope that he can stay healthy. So thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it. Hope you're having a great day. Next, I'm doing Washington. You'll see that probably later today or tomorrow morning. And then I've got a NBA to NHL jersey video coming. So if you want to see that, some of the jerseys are awesome. Can't wait to show you. Please hit the subscribe button if you're new to catch that. So thanks for watching. Let me know down in the comments section, how do you think the Pittsburgh Penguins are going to do this year? Have a great day. Subscribe, like, and I'll talk to you soon. Adios.